Hey, this is Brendan from Las Vegas Top Picks. We're in the Brooklyn Bowl. We're in one of their cool upstairs rooms. Barry calls it the library. This is Barry Ostrowski. How's it going, Barry?
Hey! How are we?
So I figured we'd do a quick little introduction on the Brooklyn Bowl, which I have put on my site, but I know you've seen a lot of live music here and a lot of concerts. And so we figure we'll get a little quick introduction, then we'll take a walk around the place, and then we'll get some more in-depth reviews from you.
Cool. Welcome to the Brooklyn Bowl, the greatest place on earth. Brooklyn Bowl has it all. It's got fantastic concerts, a great dancing scene because it's a full open floor, 32 bowling alleys, and a 150-seat restaurant that seats 650. No matter where you are, you can order food in the Brooklyn Bowl, and the food kicks ass. So you've got it all. Kick-ass sightlines, kick-ass music, kick-ass food, and kick-ass drinks. Which equals a kick-ass rock and roll experience!
Nice. I'm loving this place so far that I've been in here, so we can kind of call this a fireside rock chat, right?
Yes, we can.
So let's do a little walkthrough first, and then we'll come back and get some more in-depth reviews. So let's.
Sounds awesome. Don't forget your phone.
All right. Thanks, man. Oh yeah, right. I should go get that. It's perfect weather out here right now. A little windy, but the temperature's great.
I like the old-time New York viewing glasses too.
Yeah, those are cool. It's got the whole Coney Island feel, doesn't it? Nice. All right, let's go inside and check out the bowling lanes and the stage. Hopefully, we're not locked out. So to get a little shot of a few pictures. Bear with me. You have to walk a little bit slow for some of the stuff to catch. Like they're doing some lighting work right now.
Yeah. Turning it up for big weekend shows starting tomorrow. They're going to be doing art shows in here. I've been to one, and it looks like this is going to be a permanent resident for one of the art shows in town.
Nice, that'd be a cool project.
Yeah, my friend Amy did some work at the last one. She's a really good artist and a tattoo artist.
How do you like these Chesterfield sofas, huh?
Very comfy. You can order food right here.
Nice. Now while you're bowling, these screens show the concert if there's a concert going on, right?
Yeah, typically they'll have one image of the concert and the next screen will be like a psychedelic kind of visual image or something along those lines.
Nice. Let's take another quick peek in the little lounges down here. Dark there, but it's a pretty nice VIP lounge. Well, it's a little dark, but you can get the idea of the stage and the area. But these are comfy as well, sofas and ottomans and places to sit. right, should we head back in for a fireside rock chat?
Absolutely.
So how many shows have you been to, man?
19 different performances here.
19?
Some of them have been repeats, but I've been to 19 different performances here.
Sweet, well, take us through whatever you want to share.
The first one was opening night, which was Soul Live, which is a New Orleans jazz jam funk band, and they were absolutely mind-blowing. There was not a huge crowd for it because most people in Vegas are not really familiar with a whole lot of the acts that are coming here, which is nice, and I think that following will grow. But it's nice for us folks who are familiar with these bands so we can get really close to the stage with a lot of room to dance and go crazy.
And I'm guessing you're one of the people who are very familiar with all these.
Yes, I am.
bands. Yeah,
I
nice.
am a hippie deadhead jam band freak.
Nice.
And I like to go crazy at live shows, so this place was really built for somebody like myself.
Sweet.
So yeah, Soul Live was the first show, and that was absolutely unbelievable. Then a group called Galactic, very similar in terms of funky New Orleans jazz jam with some horns. They were the second round of shows I went to. They actually did a 12-show residency, and I went to 4 of the performances. They did have a female singer that would come out for some of the songs, and that was absolutely phenomenal. Just great times. They have a great groove, an amazing sound, just really great players, and they were phenomenal, all 4 performances, and I'm sure all 12 were unbelievable.
And what was so special about her, you said?
She just had a great voice and a great presence on the stage, really engaged the audience really well. She really, and her voice was just unbelievable, absolutely unbelievable. And so we really enjoyed that. Different people rotated in and out those nights, coming down here with me. But yeah, it was just one night we were celebrating a buddy leaving town, going to Denver, so there was a whole bunch of us here for that, and it was really just a whole lot of fun. And then I closed out March with a group called Lettuce.
Lettuce, okay.
Same kind of thing, large band, some horns, jazz jam, soul, funk. And once again, just another amazing time. That evening, actually, they were offering free bowling for the month of March for local residents. And I brought my sister down to that show, and we actually were bowling right when the show started. So we were still finishing up bowling for part of the performance, watching it on the screen. We had food brought to us, which was really awesome. Food and drinks were right at the bowling alley on those beautiful Chesterfield couches. And then as soon as we were done, we went downstairs and got in the fray.
That's sweet, man. What a nice evening, huh?
Yeah, really, just classic stuff. And then we moved into April, rather. And April was a really great month for shows as well. The highlight of that month for me really was the Phil Lesh performance.
You've been talking a lot about Phil Lesh. I don't know much about him. I apologize. So you're going to have to fill in me and the other people a little bit about Phil Lesh and then the show here.
Phil Lesh is the bass player for the Grateful Dead.
Okay.
And what he does is he has a rotating cast of characters for Phil Lesh and friends, all top-notch musicians, and the band is constantly changing. So for me, when they announced this place opening and the initial lineup, there were really 2 that just screamed out. It was really, everything is screamed out, but Phil Lesh and Friends and Primus were the 2 that really were just like, wow, I had 3-night runs of each, which was great because this place offers 3-day passes for the true music fan that really is like a deadhead jam band kind of guy, like myself. Where we're going to go to every performance anyway, so they offer a wristband. They'll do a 3-day pass, and you get a wristband, and you just have that on, and that entitles you to go to all 3 of the performances of whoever you're going to see, plus the late shows as well of whoever they book after these shows. And we'll talk about that in a second, but Phil Lesh was really the thing for me, and all 3 shows of those, that was mid-March, or mid-April, excuse me, those were just phenomenal shows. And after each one of those shows, there was a late night show by Trombone Shorty, who I had seen by himself earlier in the month of April, because he did his own run of shows. He played a midnight show after every Phil Les show, and then at 3 o'clock in the morning was Robert Randolph, which was also awesome. There were very few people for those shows, which you can understand at 3 o'clock in the morning. But that was a really, really fun run of shows. But as I said, Trombone Shorty, another New Orleans jazz jam. He plays sax, he plays the trumpet, and he sings phenomenal stuff. I highly recommend seeing Trombone Shorty if you really want an entertaining evening of great live music. And then we went into to May with, to me, on par for me with the Grateful Dead. And when I say that, I mean anybody who knows me really knows that if I'm saying that, that must be, a serious band, and that's Primus. I love Les Claypool. Primus rocks. They're just amazing. If you want to see just an incredible three-piece band that all play lead, basically, lead bass, lead guitar, and lead drums, you're not going to find anybody that rocks harder than Primus. And so that was the beginning of May. And that was just absolutely unbelievable. And then after 2 of those performances was a Russian punk band called Gogol Bordello. And if you've never seen Gogol Bordello, you should do yourself a favor and go check them out. Because the energy level that those guys bring is almost unmatched. And the fun level too. I mean, you got a guy playing fiddle, you got a guy on accordion. I mean, it's just unbelievable. Just absolutely phenomenal. So that was a great 5-show little weekend right there, which led us right into Jane's Addiction, which just occurred here, of which I went to 2 of the 3 performances of Jane's Addiction.
Wow.
They did Nothing Shocky in its entirety, and then after that was over, did a bunch of classics as well, and they rotated those classics each night. So that was unbelievable. And as a bonus, after those shows was a midnight show of Fishbone. And once again, they've both been around since like